matter your income level, being smart with money can be a challenge. Spending it on things you don't need or simply forgetting to budget it in the first place are just two ways that people waste their hard earned cash every day without even realizing it. These 15 things people who are smart with money don't do will help you identify areas where you can cut back and save more effectively so that you can put extra money to better use. As the saying goes, money makes the world go round, but it can't buy you happiness. After all, money is the root of all evil. Balancing your relationship with money is hard, and money management skills do not come naturally. Rather, there's something you have to learn and hopefully maintain. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell to stay updated. In this video, we'll go over the 15 things you should avoid if you want to succeed financially. Number 1. Pay full price. It's all we've seen lately. Someone is claiming they needed a new expensive item so badly, they paid full price just to get it first, and then posting it all over social media to show off how much they spent, like it's some kind of stunt. We should mention a few pitfalls of this behavior, like insecurities, but smart, rich people are aware of that. For example, if a buyer who is money smart doesn't see the product at a better price somewhere else, they will negotiate a lower price with the current vendor. Buying something for the full price can make you look like a money hog. Number 2. Upgrade just because. The reality is that there's no problem with upgrading something, but it's wasteful to upgrade just for the sake of upgrading. Buying an upgrade is worthwhile if it will enhance the quality of your life. If not, don't bother. It's not worth the strain on your budget. Not to mention the smaller change to your day-to-day life for something that is only a small improvement over your previous plan. And it's not worth it if the motivation for upgrading is only to upgrade. Third, do your best not to let the Joneses influence you. Doctors who said be who you are and say what you feel because those who care will like you anyway, and those who matter won't have a problem with it. The lesson here is, how does that apply to our finances? A luxury trying to compete with people who mean nothing to you is a waste of time and money, both valuable resources. People who are smart with money don't waste their money trying to impress others, not even the Joneses. Instead of sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong, mind your own business and they will mind theirs. You'll better be off. Number 4. Buy friendship. There will always be the one person who pays for your drink when you go out, but if you know how to read someone correctly, then you'll see that this person is only doing so to gain status points from their peers. We're not saying you should never foot the bill for yourself and for your friends, but the advantage of those who are smart with money, they understand that there's a time and a place for it, and they know what it looks like to be taken advantage of. Number 5. Take advantage of affection. We've already spoken about how to make friends and imitate others. So what do we mean by attraction? Perhaps you're in a relationship that's not working out so well. Your partner may leave you and you try to buy them affection. You spring for expensive dinners, gifts, or whatever else you believe will make that person stay in the relationship. Well, we already have two problems here. Firstly, a selfish person staying in the relationship solely for personal gain is probably the type of person you don't want to be giving a gift to in the first place. Secondly, the relationship won't last if you need to buy it. If it's that important to you, spend that money on therapy instead. On the bright side, that is a fruitful way to end things even if the relationship won't last. Number 6 is doing it for pure luxury. Yes, you heard me right. Contrary to the popular belief, we're not just playing something that many people don't understand. Namely that billionaires get private jets for foolish reasons like taking selfies and receiving a quick rush of dopamine. They're wise with their money and they know that saving time means saving money. There's a difference between luxury and convenience, and billionaires know this. Of course, it might seem too expensive to purchase a private jet or a helicopter to ride to the airport, but it's a sheer convenience and allows luxury from time to time. In point number 7, cheaper alternatives. A good rule to live by is to purchase the best quality you can afford and care for it. Less expensive options do have a level of risk too. They do not last as long as the return policy is too complicated. You need to replace it sooner than normal. However, as Colonel Billbox used to say, you can only buy what you can afford. Number 8 is wasting energy. We spend a lot of money and resources to use our home's electricity, so buying expensive amounts every month isn't smart. Smart people who take care of their money switched to energy efficient alternatives long ago and stayed on top of their usage. And while we don't suggest spending thousands of dollars on solar panels or converting your entire house to green energy, we suggest making small changes to save a little more each month. When you recycle, your wallet and Mother Earth will thank you. Number 9, buying into the hype. Haven't you seen how many people witness the value of Bitcoin rising higher and higher? By the time a trending topic reaches a point where even your weird uncle knows about it, smart investors have already scooped up as much of it as they can and seeking the next best thing. Smart people don't buy into the hype. Smart ones create it. Number 10, add-ons. Refuse any add-ons whatsoever. The car salesperson offers you a package with paint and fabric protection? Say no. The flight attendant tries to upsell you to baggage and extended warranty? Say no. Your kid wants extra pocket money? Okay, I was only kidding on that one, but you've got the idea. In number 11, let's consider buying versus renting. We found that many people are now opting to rent rather than buy. With a rental, the renter does not need to concern himself with all the small and large creepers a typical homeowner is faced with. Our customers know that each rental is different based on circumstances. But that is also true of purchasing a property. It can end up being pricey and then a while later, you'll realize you've purchased a lemon. In number 12, mistakes. Alright, the point of this is that people may sometimes undertake an endeavor themselves either to save money or to save face, be it any number of reasons. Many endeavors fail. However, following the failed task, the time is right to seek a professional's assistance. Not only you need to pay to get it done, but you lose your own time, money, and dignity. Smart people know they shouldn't pay someone to fix their mistakes. They rely on their strong points and hire a contact for their weaknesses. Number 13, this advice that people should be encouraged to participate in state-sponsored retirement funds. This may be the reality that makes people over 50 so worried. People good with money know that state-sponsored retirement funds are not the lifesaver they've been led to believe. According to a 2020 study from Fidelity Investments, nearly half of Americans may not be able to cover their living expenses through retirement, which means many people depend on the government to provide for them when they're old. But do you believe that will happen? We are people who are prudent with our finances, which leads us not to spend it on our retirement. As a result, they never plan to retire and instead build wealth that will last forever. Number 14, diamonds. Netflix episode released 2 years ago examines the world of diamonds, everything from why and how they became the status symbol to blood diamonds. Contrary to the popular belief, millennials and the wise with money avoid diamonds. This money claims that you are taking risk of buying a dubious product by buying diamonds. It's a risk, and many people would rather spend the money on a family experience or making down payment on a house or college. Number 15, purchase the first house they show interest in. We understand the feeling of finally being able to afford a home is exciting. You have a reason to celebrate. However, smart people with money never rush out and buy the first home that checks all their boxes. Financially, individuals may strategically offer on 10 or more homes, often far below the asking price, to get the best deal on what they want. And before you object to lowballing the seller, let me say it's not rude, even if they're not interested in the offer. It clears the way for both parties to carry on with their lives. Occasionally, people are foolish enough to accept that lowball offer, and smart people with money understand this. Okay, this list has shown you what your money should not be spent on. Please value us by liking and subscribing to our videos and setting your notifications on so you will always be updated when we upload a new video. This raises the question, have you ever attempted to pay off your problems with money? And had it fixed anything? We would like to know in the comments section if you want to share your opinion. Since you stayed with us till the end, here's a reward for you. Smart people never indulge in small thinking, small talk, or small ideas. Don't be scared when you doubt your abilities. They can happen to anyone. Consider Jan Koum, who immigrated to the United States and launched WhatsApp, and Howard Schultz, who was born in public housing and went to open Starbucks. Follow your goal and make a plan A, plan B, and plan C. Work as hard as you can because you have the skills to succeed, and we got your back 100%. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.